We're going to do self. Hey, everybody. I don't know how many we got on today, but I'm glad you're here with us tonight. It's been a long day. So I just got back from Colorado, went up there for the quilt show, and then we had a week of vacation. So it was nice to get away for just a little bit where it's cooler anyways. So glad you guys came and are with us tonight. I've got just a few things I'm going to show you tonight, and then I'm going to show you a demo. Okay, so tonight I've got a demo, and I'm not real well prepared because we was really busy today doing orders for all these sales that they had while I was gone. You know how the cat plays while the mouse is away, or the mouse plays while the cat's away. Yeah. Well, that's what they did, and they put everything on sale. So we was cutting fabric like crazy today, Cheyenne and I, trying to get orders out. So if you ordered something online, we have got I think we have 2 or 3 orders left that we're cutting, and then we'll be mailing. So just hold on because it'll be coming. Okay. What are we gonna? Hey, Ruth Ann, how are you? Oh, from Virginia. That's great. Awesome. Okay, do we want to start with sales stuff? Hey, Jane. Do we want to start with sales stuff, or do you guys want to see the demo first? Somebody write to me and tell me what you want to see first. I'm going to show you some pretties. I'm going to show you some neat things tonight. So, and I've got some other demos in my mind that I want to do pretty soon. Hey, Joyce, I missed you, girl. You guys came in and I still missed you. So I want to hear all about your retreat. Yeah, they bought a lot. She bought a lot. That's what I heard. I heard about you guys coming in. So, Bill, are you set up to where we can do the?
Yeah, you need to explain to them what's going on.
Okay, so let me explain to you what all's going on tonight. Clinton Whitney, it's their anniversary, and so 7 years, and so they went out tonight, and so it's Bill trying to do all the.
He's never done
back stuff, the background stuff, and he's never done it. So bear with us and have patience because we're just kind of winging it. We was busy, and I'm kind of winging this in, and he's winging that in. So that's what we get for doing live. You know, I blame everything on that. It's just live. So let's do the shopping first, okay, and then I'll show you a demo.
Okay.
And part of that's what I'm going to demo tonight, but. Okay, so you just put the slides up, honey, and I'll talk about them when you put them up. So we got some Cuddle kits that we have on sale, and we also have a ruler that I'm going to show you tonight, the Charming Circles ruler, and we have some cutters. So, and then we have a couple quilts behind me that I want to talk about. So, okay. We ready? Okay, you just put up what? Okay, this is the Shannon Fabrics Cuddle kits. Okay, we're doing the astronauts. Okay, this one is called Blast Off, and it's astronauts. And if you've ever worked with Cuddle, you don't want to, Minky or Cuddle, you don't want to cut it in squares and sew because it's very, very stretchy. So these Cuddle kits are all done in rows. Okay, so you cut your fabric and in rows and sew it together, and it works better. So it's not a problem to put it on backing. You can always use Cuddle on backing. We have lots of Minky for backings. That's not a problem. I put it on my quilt machine all the time. But if you're going to cut it up and do small pieces, it does stretch on you. So, okay. So this one is the, oops, wrong way. This one is the astronauts, and the colors are much better on the picture that you got, and that's exactly what is on the back. You see the back? Yeah, there we go. And it's got, the gray has astronauts all in it, and then you've got blue and lime green and a navy blue in there. Okay, so it's just stripped. And this one we put our Minky Cuddle kits on sale today only, just for the live. And so this was $46.99, and it's on sale for $36.99. Okay, $10 off. Now this one makes a 38 by 58, so perfect for a kid's bed. Hey Nancy, you need black wide back cuddles. I believe we have some. I'll check for you after this is over. But yeah, I think we have wide back black. So this one is 38 by 58, so that'll fit a kid's bed, and it's a great blanket to put on the floor. So this one is called Blast Off, and it's Mind Blast. Mind Blast, okay? And I believe we only have one of these, so whoever's first gets it, and then that's it. I'm sorry. So, okay, one of those, Blast Off.
Share.
Oh, yeah, you guys be sure and share, and when you share, for every share that you guys put out, then we give away a gift card, and that gift card will be for how many ever shares there are. So you guys be sure and share your post, okay? Or your post. Share this video. Okay, I'm not all here today. I'm still on vacation, y'all. My mind is gone. Okay, so that one's Mind Blast 58 by 38. Okay, go to the next one, honey. Okay, this one is called Mermaid Tail, and I think Cheyenne's little girl, she wants this. Jaden, she loves the mermaids. Okay, so this one's Mermaid's Tail. It's $46.99. It's on sale for $36.99. And you've got the navy blue that's got the mermaids all in it. And then the big piece of white going down has all these pink and turquoise and purple stars. And then you've got a turquoise and a pink shaggy minky that goes next to it. This one's also 38 by 58 and marked down to $36.99. So, and I believe we only have one of those left too. So one mermaid, okay? Okay, so Mind Mermaid. If you want that one, it's Mind Mermaid. All right, the Sky Rider. The Sky Rider is this one. Okay, so there's your front pieces. This one's a big one. It's a lot bigger box. So let's see what the. It's $65.90 or $75.
$79.99.
Oops, that got mixed up. $79.99, and the one that with the scratched out that says $65.99, that's what it's on sale for. So it just got, we're in a hurry, y'all. Okay, so it should be $65.99. It's on sale. And let me find out how big it is here. If I can find it. Well, it's not really saying on there, and it doesn't say on the front.
I think it's on the label.
Nope, it doesn't say it there either.
On.
You want to pull this up and see if you see it? It's.
Hey, Dawn, this is Whitney. Can you hear me?
Sorry, you guys. He's going to look that up, the Sky Rider. It's in the bigger box, but
Dawn,
I don't know.
can you hear me?
This one is in a big box too. It's 58 by 68. So it may be the same as that. Okay, so you guys, that one is all the airplanes. It's great for a little boy, or if you have a girl. We have friends that are girls that fly. So if you have anybody that flies or little kids that like that, then Mind Sky. And we have one of those left too. Okay, it's on sale for $65.99. We really didn't mark it up to get you to buy. It's actually supposed to be marked down. Our error. Yeah. So $65.99. I think it's multiple projects. Oh, that one may be. You might look and see because it has different deals on the front. Oops. Okay. Okay. So the next one.
Projects designed for beginners.
Oh, okay. That last one that had the airplanes and stuff. There are 6 projects in here. Thank you. Thanks for saying that online. There are 6 projects in here. Instructional booklet for a scarf and a blanket, a throw pillow, an infinity scarf, a softball, and a cuddle cube. So that is all part of the Sky Ride. Okay. So that one is $65.99 and it's Mine Sky. And this is supposed to be for like beginners. Okay, so it'll be easy. Okay, now we'll go to Violetta. Okay, so the next one, you change the screen for me, Bill? We're getting there, you guys. Be patient with us. Okay, this one, I should have brought my sample. I have a sample at home that I've made. Everybody goes for this one because, especially Whitney, when she comes, she likes the soft minky. And this one's 58 by 69. And it was $69.99 and it's on sale today for $55.99. And I have only 2 of these left. I have 2 of the Violetta left. And it's a violet. And if you guys want minky backs to go with these, I have minky, and just put in there that you want a backing, and I can cut a backing and send with it. Okay. So if you want the backing to go with it, just put that in there. This would be Mine Violetta. And again, if you want the backing, let me know. So be sure and share. That's how you guys win your gift cards. Most of you all know that. And if you want to pick it up, be sure and put PU, okay, for pickup. Otherwise, we'll probably mail it out, okay? All right, one last one. Okay, this one's called Hear Me Roar. And it's all the cheetah print, tiger print, all that stuff that's been so popular. This one's Hear Me Roar, and it is 58 by 68, and it's got gorgeous fabrics in there. See all those? Very pretty.
59.
Oh, 59 by 68. Sorry, 59 by 68. No, that's not right. Misprint. It is 58 by 68. That's what the back says. 58 by 68. Just an inch. Okay. So 58 by 68, and that one's Mine Roar. Mine Roar. And we only have one of those left. So those are the ones that are on sale. That's all we have left of those. And we're just trying to close those out. Okay. All right. So let's see what else we got here.
Can you just pretend?
Yeah.
And you can.
Okay. Okay. So what you got next? Okay. This is going to be, this is called Charming Circles, y'all. And this is what we're going to use tonight. You can't really see it. It's kind of hard to see. So it's a circle, and it's got different markings on it. You can see it better in Whitney's picture there. You can see the markings on it, and it makes, just like it shows there on the pattern, you can make this a regular quilt, or you can make it raggy. So the picture on the package shows it raggy. So you can come in there and snip. You can do a shorter stitch and snip. The one I'm making is not going to be raggy. It's just going to be regular. So you can do it any way that you want. But you can do a bed runner that goes at the foot of your bed. So when your feet are up on the bed, it doesn't get your bedspread dirty. You can do a table runner. You can do a runner that goes down your sofa table. There's all kinds of things. Or you can just do a quilt, okay? So I love doing this, and I'm going to show you a neat idea, okay? It looks hard, but it's super simple. Okay, so these are the circles that we are going to demo, and we may come back and show you the circles after it's over. But Charming Circles, it's a 5-inch, and this is $16.99, and it's Mine Circle. Mine Circle. So here's some projects. It's got a project bag, it's got a pillow, and it's got a quilt. Okay, so see all those. We're gonna do a little quilt. I just did a couple little samples to show y'all. So we also are having a big bus trip. We've got a whole coach bus coming from Nebraska on Friday, on October 1st, on Friday. So Friday will be a really busy day for us. Made from this tool. It was a ragged. Oh yeah. So Becky said she'd seen a purse made from this, a raggy purse made from the deal. And I have not seen that yet, Becky, but I I love this. I love this ruler. And I've been working on my jean pieces. This one I got a hole in, but I've been working on cutting my jeans out. So I'll show you. I'll show you that here in a sec. So anyways, charming circle. Okay. So one thing, when you go around a circle, you don't want to use a big cutter. So when you use a big cutter, your diameter, your 60-inch diameter is big, your 45 is big. So to hug the circle and make sure it's going to go around that circle, you want to use a smaller rotary. So I have 18 and 28, and I thought I would show you those tonight just to show you want to use the smaller cutter. Okay, it'll still get through the jeans. They'll get it sharp, but the circumference of it is smaller. It's the 28 and 18, so it's easier to get it around in a circle. Okay, all right. So this one is the 18. So this is the clover, and this is the Olfa. So there's two 18s that we have on hand, and so they're both $13.99, both $13.99, and one is just a clover and one is Olfa. Okay, they both open and close the very, very same way. So if you want this, it's mine 18, and I'm going to show you how to use it here in just a minute. Okay, all right, so we got those. Huh? Hang on, guys. I use 18 most of the time for, oh, Terry uses 18 for everything. That's awesome, Terry. So she's saying that she's using this little bitty one for almost everything. So you can definitely cut fabric with this. You could probably, I don't know, you could probably get 2 or 3 pieces of fabric laid together. I usually use the 60 because, oh, hey, Elaine. Yeah, so Elaine uses hers too. I usually use a 60 because I'm cutting yardage, and I usually will lay 10 or 12 pieces up there and do it all at once. So if you ever come in, you see me, if everybody wants 2 yards, I stretch them all out there and cut them all at once. So, you wouldn't be able to do that much with these. But this, if you're trying to cut tight corners or anything that's very precise, like trees or circles or anything like that, the little ones are better. Okay, little ones are better. So anyways, $13.99. Goes through 4 to 6 layers of cotton. Oh, well, very good. So 4 to 6 layers of cotton, y'all. That's pretty good. You can lay 3 pieces up there. You got your 6 layers and run it on through. Okay. All right. So then the next one is the 28 millimeter. So we also have, oops, that's an 18. So we have the Olfa and the clover. Okay, they both open and close just like normal with the little button right there. So it's got your little safety. Okay, so these are $16.99. $16.99, and it's mine 28 mm for millimeter, 28 millimeter. Okay, so these work good too. Either way. But you're going to need a smaller one. You could try doing this, but I don't know that it will be a perfect circle. Because I don't ever do it with 45. I always do it with a smaller one. And I have some smaller projects, and I always try to use my smaller cutters just because that's how I am. So, okay, so mine 28 millimeter, and that is the 28 clover or Olfa blades, okay, or cutters. Okay, I'm going to show you that here in a sec. What else do we have? That's it. Okay. Let me show you just a couple other things that we didn't get slides because I just sent Whitney what I wanted on slides right before they was going out on their date tonight. So I didn't get everything on there. So the wool mats, we have the wool mats. This one happens to be a 17 by 17, but if you want a smaller or a larger, we have all different sizes. This one's $54.99. Y'all, $54.99. Wool mats are great. They are just great. Once you press, it presses, that heat goes down into the wool and comes back up. So it presses from both sides, and it just presses everything flat. So I like mine, and I have different sizes Oh, Bill brought me some. Okay. So this one is 17 by 17. And again, it's $54.99. This one, I like this one. This one is 17 by 24. Okay. 17 by 24. See if you can see that. Okay. And it's $69.99. $69.99. So this would fit beside your deal well. You have very much to press it off. And then this one fits a tray table, okay, because I have this one on a tray table, and I take this like to classes and stuff, or when, like I went to the quilt show in Colorado, I took this one with me. So have the bigger ones by my mat, and then some for travel. This one is 14 1/3 by 18 7/8. 14 1/3 by 18 7/8, and it's $49.99, y'all. $49.99. Okay, but they sure make a big difference. They're wonderful, wonderful mats. So, okay, so that's the wool mats. Show you that, and then let me show you. This is my cutting mat. Okay, do I have that center, Bill, where you can see it? Okay, this is my cutting mat. It is a rotisserie cutting mat, so it does rotate. Okay, so you put your stuff on there. Yeah, I'm not in the camera.
Let me do overhead.
Okay, so it's, oh, you're going to do overhead? Okay, so you've got it on the table and you just can rotate it. And so it works wonderful. And I'm going to show you tonight how to use that with the circle. So you start here, and it's too awkward to cut backwards. So you just do this, and then you rotate, and you keep going. Okay? So it works really good. Okay, so we're going to do that. One other thing I want to show you, the quilt that is behind me is called Oh Happy Day, and Clint right now is cutting that out late with a laser, and so that is going to be a block of the month, you guys. That will be a block of the month. So we will have more about that. It starts November 1st, and we've already got some people signed up for it, so we'll only have so many. If you guys are interested, then put Oh Happy Day, and we'll get back with you. Just comment Oh Happy Day, BOM for block of the month, and we'll get back with you and let you know. Not quite sure on the price. In between, what do you say, 35 and 36? Uh-oh, I lost. Okay, $35, $36 a month, something like that. And you'll get all the fabric. It'll all be cut for you, and you'll get the pattern, and you'll be able to put it all together. And let's see. I can tell you what size it's going to be. Let me pull my pattern right here. It is 85 by 93, y'all. 85 by 93. I don't know if you can see that very good. That's the pattern, the Oh Happy Day. And the pattern is very nicely written. It's on a nice, nice hard copy of paper and stuff. So, okay. So we'll have that all cut for you. We have the whole line. And here in a bit, we may move the camera when we get done, and I can take it up and show you. But I did that all at retreat, and so I've got a couple of people signed up even at retreat to do it. So, okay, so we're going to talk about that. And then if you can see this quilt over here on this side, the different deals, we'll take the camera and move it here after we get done doing our demo. And I'll show you. Let me just take this out. Okay, so it's this pattern. It's this pattern, fluorescent, and that's what it is. But it's actually called Lights from Within. Lights from Within. It's beautiful, and so we just got these in today, y'all. We have these kits, and we have only 4 of them. Only 4. So if you want this, I don't have a price on this yet. I'll have to talk to Cheyenne. But so I'll show that again next week. Okay. I'll show this again next week because I don't have a price on it. Okay. But that's some of the new stuff. And we've got maybe 20 boxes of fabric that came in this week while I've was gone. So Cheyenne's like, oh, you crazy woman. So, oh, thank you, Elaine. Yeah, the girls were always uh, cheering you on when you made something at retreat. I loved that retreat. That was so much fun. I plan to go back again next year. So, okay. I think that's all the stuff that we had for sale and on sale. So, let's get started. So on the circle, this is going to be the charming circles. Okay. This is the charming circle that I want to demo. So my husband, I'm sure along with all you guys, probably has lots of leftover jeans that have holes in them, that are worn out. See, these are pretty worn out. They've got holes and stuff everywhere in them. Okay. So I take these. I got me a big pair of scissors. If you guys need a pair of shears, or if you need your shears sharpened, let us know, because Bill does sharpen scissors. Okay. So I have me a big pair. So you're going to take and you're going to cut the seam. And I just cut up the side of the seam. And now you don't have to do this with denim. You can do this if you had a layer cake. Use your layer cake and put your circle out on there and cut your circle out of each color. And then the back of your quilt and the front of your quilt will have all that in there. Okay. Okay. So there's one seam. Okay. So I just try to get it like this and get it to where it's going to lay open. Okay. So I've got it. See where the big hole is right there? So I'm just going to try to get it out and lay it open a little bit. Okay. Then we have Frixion pins. And so if you guys have never used a Frixion pin, or you've never heard of them, Frixion, you can mark on your piece, and when you iron it, the markings come out. Okay. So if you iron it and you're not done with it yet, your markings will come out. So use a Frixion. And this is a blue one. I don't know that this will be where you can see it, but oh yeah. Okay. So I'm taking this circle and I'm just going to cut this out, because I'm going to take this away, some of this away, so I can show you how this mat works. But what I generally do is I will take and I'll mark these circles all the way up the whole entire leg, so I can see. And I usually get, out of Bill's, I think I got 6 or 12 out of one leg. So that's pretty good. Okay. So we've got our deal, and we've marked it on there. So here we go with our little cutter. Okay. Get over here where I can. Okay. So see, it just cuts so much better. And then I'm just going to turn my mat back around. See where I ended at there. Whoops. Put my cutter back out. Yeah, I got off. Okay. So you just keep turning that mat, and that makes all the difference. Okay. Okay. So you have scrap, just throw it away. Okay.
Oh, I thought we kept scraps.
We do keep a lot of scraps, y'all. Now I have to say, all the seams like this that I have, that's the long seams, I did kind of save those. I threw a bunch away earlier, but I did kind of save those, and I thought I would make a big, what do you call it? I don't know, you just wrap it all together. I can't think of the word. Anyways, I'm going to put it in the tree for the birds. They can pick at it and have threads. Okay, so right now we have one circle. Okay, so see the circle? Okay, so now we're going to leave our circle on here. Anyway, and then we're going to mark in here is, it's got this lines here where it's going to show you, and then we've got these holes. So you're going to mark your holes just like this. Okay. Can y'all see the markings? I don't know if you can see that on that camera very well. You see the markings on there? Okay. So, oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know that you can see them that well, but you can kind of see the markings on there, right? Okay. So you're going to, now I've already used this one, but I didn't cut the button or the tack that's on the pocket, so I cut it out and it ruined this square. But I'm going to use this as a demo, okay? You can see the back pocket, and I like it that it's different colors. I like that. So let's just put these together like this. Let me mark this one real quick, and I'll kind of show you. Okay, so now we have this one marked, right? Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to put these two circles together, and you're going to come in here where you marked, and I just put a pin in one side, and then I put a pin coming out through the other side, and then I put my circles together. So they're together. And then I come down on that side and come back through this side. So it's pinned evenly on both lines. The lines on the front and the lines on the back are lined up, okay? So you can tell when you pin through, just make sure you're lining up with the back and the front, okay? All right. So then let's sew these together, and you're just going to sew one side. And I do back stitch this. I don't usually when I quilt, but I am back stitching on these.
So you're sewing on the line.
So I'm sewing right on the line, okay? Okay, so I sewed right exactly on the line, right here, okay? Right on the line. And now when I open that up, see what I've got and see what I have here? Okay, so what we will do, I don't have my iron hooked up right here, right now, but what we would do is we're going to press that open. Yeah, you can leave it like that, Bill. You're going to press that open. So you've got that, whoops, I lost camera. There we go. So you've got that side pressed open. So your circles actually turn into squares, okay? So you've got this, and then before it's all said and done, this will come in, this will come in, and this will come in, and it's going to enclose that. So you're quilting it as you go, and you don't have to have it quilted when you're done. You can put batting in these. You can cut your batting 5-inch. So that's why it says it's a 5-inch. The circle's actually bigger than that. But like I said, you could do it on a 10-inch square of layer cake and cut it out. Then you can use a charm pack, and put it inside your jeans, or you can use whatever you want. So let me show you a little bit of kind of what I've done. I have cut one thing of red bandanas. Okay, so I cut up a bunch of red bandanas into 5-inch squares. And then, so that's on one of them. And then I just cut these today. And this is, I don't know if you can see that, kind of a leather look. It's kind of a leathery looking red. And I'm going to use that on one of them. So like I said, I didn't make mine real big. Mine, I think, is going to go on the foot of the bed. So let me, if you want to go back over to overhead and let me show some of this. Okay, so when I piece these together, this is what it looks like, okay? Can you see that? Let me scoot this down a little bit. Okay. So I pieced these together, and then I pressed them out. So you can see the back. There's all different colors of jeans. We have, this is a pocket. This is, and I've got some, this one had a patch on it, had a hole. There's some in here with seams on them. So I just used whatever I had, right? Okay. So you could, like, again, you can use jeans, or you can use old shirts. You can use whatever you have. So once you sew your rows like I showed you here, okay, you have these, and you're going to sew that together. And what I did is I sewed 10 together and did a 10 length. Okay, so you can do it however long that you want. Mine didn't need to be really long. If you was going to make a quilt, you might want it to be a little longer than that. But so sew these together. Okay, and then you end up getting this big long strip this way. Okay, then once you get one row sewed together, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to put the 2 rows together. You're going to match up your lines and you're going to pin. Okay, you match up your lines and you'll pin, and then you put your rows together. Okay, so I don't have any other rows. This one, well, let me show this one. This one I don't have anything, but I just did the outside of this one. And see, I want to show you, this one has got seams in it. See the seam? It's got some of the seams. I could get another circle out of that, so I did it. There's another pocket, and I took the pocket off so it wasn't too, but it makes it darker. So this is the back side of your quilt. Hey, Debbie. Oh, it would be a great memory quilt. Yeah. And you could use his jeans. You could use his shirts, whatever you wanted to. Or even if he had logos on his shirt, you could cut the logo out of his shirt and put that in each square. I think that'd be really neat. Okay. So, and you don't have to have it quilted because you're kind of quilting it as you go. Okay. So this is the other side. We pull it out. This one's kind of a little bit bigger. Okay. So you can see on the side, I've left these open because I may want to make this a little bigger. And if I do, I don't want to put that in yet because I want to, hey, Sheila. I don't want to put that in yet. I want to add another row, right? So this one I do have pressed, well, kind of pressed. I had it pressed. Okay, so you can kind of see the orange peel look that's coming in here, right? So I think the shirt idea that Debbie had, Debbie wanted to do a memory quilt, do his shirts or t-shirts or logos, and you could put that in. You could even, Debbie, come get the fabric and copy it off and have pictures. And you could do pictures in each square, or pictures and t-shirts, I think would be really awesome. So I would love to do one of these that was a OSU for Clint and OU for Randy. They would love that. And it would be a really good stadium blanket, you guys, because it's heavy, it's denim. It'd be a great stadium blanket either to sit on or to cover with. Just thought of that. Okay. So anyways, you've got this part done. So then once you get this done, what you're going to do is you're going to take your 5-inch squares, right? And let me go on this other one because I've got it started. Okay. Throw that all back there. So this one I started with the handkerchief fabric, okay? And I just did this because you think of denim and handkerchiefs, okay? So I started putting it in, and you can see how I closed the side. I've pinned these, and I'm going to show you how to sew them here in a sec. So you just go feel each show you how to do that. So you're going to pull all these back, okay? So you've got these pressed open like this, okay? You're going to pull it back, pull these back, and pull this back so it looks like your circle again, okay? You're going to lay your fabric in, and your 5-inch square will fit in there perfectly, and then you're going to pop it back down. I just want to make sure that this doesn't have any wrinkles. Now, I'm not putting batting in mine, and truly a quilt, to call it a quilt, it needs batting. That's the definition of a quilt. But this is my quilt, I'm going to call it a quilt anyways, that does not have batting. I think the jeans are probably heavy enough for anything that I will need. And it would be a stadium blanket. That may be what mine ends up. Or a picnic quilt. Be a good picnic quilt too. Okay. So you put them in like this. And like I said, I just pin those. You could glue stick them, or you could do your spray glue and put them in there that way also. But I'm just popping those in there like that and I'm going to pin. Okay. And like I said, I've got these other squares for the other quilt that I've got, and I'm going to do the leather texture look on the next one. Okay. So it's a little bit different color red, but I still think the red and the denim, and you could do this and I have white denim here on the big roll. You could do this red, white, and blue and cut your denim, cut your circles out of red, white, and blue. And then the back, you could do red, white, and blue stripes. You could do chevrons. You could do a flag. You could do whatever you wanted. And I think that'd be really cool too. And then you could do the front in the red, white, and blues. I think that'd be awesome. Okay. So let me hold this up and kind of show you. This is kind of, how it's going to look. And you see the crosses or the orange peels? Isn't that neat? And it looks so hard, but it wasn't hard at all, guys, was it? It was just a circle cut out and your squares. And if you have the AccuQuilt, there's a 5-inch die that you can cut the 5-inch. And then you can also turn it sideways and have your 5-inch squares and nothing flat. Okay. So once you get this done, then this is you can do it in 2 different ways. Okay, let's keep that all down. Okay, so let me pull this up, and I don't know if you can see this. This side I have no pins in, okay? And I don't know how close you can get in, Bill, but this right here I've sewn, and I just went right around the edge to raw edge applique. And if you don't know what raw edge applique is, then just comment. And it is down, you're just leaving the raw edge and you're just going around about 1/8 of an inch and raw edge applique in it. So I just went and started here and went down like this. So if you can see, I went across, down, up, across, down, up, across, down, and then come back and did like this to all of them. And once you get them all sewn, it's done, right? So it's all finished. Now, like I said, you can put batting in there and make it heavier if you want to, and it would be warmer. Now, if you want to make it raggy, so like the pattern here on the ruler shows it raggy, okay? So instead of doing 1/8 of an inch, you're going to come in about 1/2 inch, and you're just going to make that orange peel very small. And then you'll come in, and we have rag snips, which will not put a blister on your finger. And so you can snip it, and then it's all raggy. And that is really, really cute too. So I may do this one. I've already started it plain, and I may do this other one and rag it. And then, so when I get these done, I'll come back and show you guys. But does anybody have any questions about how you do this? And like I said, to finish the side, you just fold that in and do it the same way. You're just going to sew raw edge it all the way, right? So that's kind of our tutorial for tonight, or our demo. And then again, the back of the quilt is all just different jeans, And like I said, this has got a seam in it here going sideways. There's pockets, there's a little bit of everything. So it's a good way. Oh, thank you, Janice. Oh, I hope you're feeling better, Janice. Y'all wish Janice, her and her husband both have COVID. So pray for her, please. Her and Dick. They ended up getting COVID, which I hate. Hey, Cheryl. Oh, thank you. Well, I hope to do more demos for you guys. I've got lots of things. It's just getting set up to do them. Thanks, Joyce. So hopefully I'll be able to do more demos for you. I've got a couple others that I have planned pretty quick. So anyways, if you all have any questions, again, I wanted to show the circle. This is the whole thing. To make this, you need the charming circle and a small cutter. If you have the charming circle and small cutter, yeah, there we go. This is $16.99, and I think the cutter that's the 18. I use the 28. So either one, one's 13 and one's 16.99. So as long as you have the circle and the cutter and then some fabric, and you don't have to do all of them the red, like this is blue and just red. But if I had some charm packs that had 42 different colors, I could probably do 2 charm packs and have this quilt. Okay, so then just take one of each of your charms and put in, and I just think they need to be bright. So I think like anything bright, dots or stars or stripes or anything bright would, big contrast to the jeans. So, okay. Well, if you guys have any questions, just holler, or you can write them out there and I'll be glad to answer you and stuff. So, okay. Bill's telling me we need to show the quilt in the back. So I'm going to let him move the camera because my machine's kind of in the way. I'll scoot this back. And I can show you this is the one that we're going to do, the Oh Happy Day. And it's a block of the month. And I believe it's a year that we do it. So it's got, you want to start at the top? Okay. So it's got, some of these are panels. The old-fashioned things like fresh air and sunshine are hard to beat. It's not all sunshine and lollipops, but a good amount of it actually is. So it's got a lot of panel, or not a lot of them, but it's got some panels. And then, like, for instance, this giant thing is 1 block. That is 1 block. And then this big one is 1 block. But then you have some like this that is 1 block, and it's a smaller piece. Okay. You have this one, then you have some big ones. So you have big and small in the blocks. Let me go this side. This is 1 big block. This one, small blocks, but it's fun, you guys, and it's easy. You can put it together really quickly. And of course, it being a block of the month, you just have to put together 1 block before you get the next one. So you have time to get it all done. But it is a really cute, inspirational type quilt, and has lots of good sayings on it, and love the colors on it. So if you're interested, just write down, that you're interested in the deal. You can comment out there and stuff. We'll only have so many to sell because we've only got so much fabric, and then it'll be over. So I think we plan on doing some more blocks of the month. This will be one, starts in November, and then we probably will have one maybe December, maybe January, another one coming up. So all right, you guys. Well, I think that's all I had for you tonight. Huh?
What shirt do you have on?
Oh, yeah, I forget. I have my shirt on. So we do have shirts, you guys. We have, don't have the slides because Whitney's not here, but we have blue, black, gray, and what else? Blue, black, and heather and purple. We have in shirts. And we have all kinds of designs, you guys. We had 3 in the beginning. One of them was In My Dream World, Fabric is Free and Quilting Makes You Thin, which, yeah, that would be my dream world. And one is, have you ever heard of the quilter that had too much fabric? No, me neither. That's the one I have on today. And see if I can show it to you. Can you see it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Down?
Yep.
There. Yep. So and they're very colorful. And anyways, they start at $15.99, which is very cheap. Love the tea. Oh yeah, they are very. It's the canvas shirts, you guys. We use canvas, and
The brand name. They're not.
that's the
they're
brand
not
name.
Canvas.
Yeah, they're not canvas fabric. They're the brand name is
blended.
canvas,
They're
and they are
cotton.
very, very soft, and they
Cotton
wash
blend.
up nice. So thank you, Janice, for reminding me that. And we just got what 6 new designs? 4. We got 4 new designs in, y'all, and one of them's like a bejeweled sewing machine, and there's some other sayings. Not sure what all they are. Just, we got those in right before I left. So if you're interested in t-shirts, maybe we can have those on next week again and show you. Oh, good. Yeah, Joyce and Terry came in and got shirts for the retreat, and so they had one to wear every day. So that's great. That's great. Everyone knows. Yep, Cheryl, they're soft, aren't they? Yep, they are very good. Great shirts. Thank you, Elaine. Elaine wore her shirt during our retreat too. So, and I did too. So, yeah, and I wore it at the quilt show. So I didn't get to do a live at the quilt show, but hopefully I'm going to have some pictures. Dawn Flood is going to send me some pictures, and I hope to show you some of the beautiful quilts that was at the show. It was in a cave or a mine, and so couldn't get reception back down through there, but I'm hoping to get on there and download them somehow and show you guys some of the stuff, because there was some beautiful stuff. So all right. Well, I'll let you guys go. And thanks for joining me tonight. And whoops.
This will be on till 7 tomorrow night.
Oh, okay. Yes, this will be on. It'll be open till 7 o'clock tomorrow night, and then they go off sale. The sale is only through through the live. Okay. And so if you want it, go ahead and put it down. All right. And be sure and share. Anything else that I'm missing? Keeps reminding me all this stuff that I'm forgetting. So Whitney usually puts me a little message down there. So anyways, all right. Well, I'm sorry I missed you the last 2 Tuesdays, but we're going to start with Tuesdays again. So, all right. You guys have a great week, and we'll see you soon. Thank you, Joyce.